you support efforts on a federal level to change Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day, and why does that matter so much?
Sure, yeah. And why it matters is, to your very point, we have to remember history. And this question, I think, really is connected to the last question about our morals and our compass and our goals and our aspirations. We have to remember our history. Uncomfortable, to your point about truths. People did not want to deal and accept, and most importantly, admit that we are the scene of a crime when it comes to what we did with slavery and Jim Crow and institutionalized racism in this country. And we have to be honest about that. We have to be honest. We have to be honest. Because if we're not honest, we are, one, not going to deal with the vestiges of all of that harm. And we're not going to correct course. And we're not going to be true to our values and our morals. And so, similarly, when it comes to Indigenous Americans, the Indigenous people, there is a lot of work that we still have to do. And I appreciate and applaud your point and your effort, and count me in on support. It is an honor, of course, to be with you this week as we celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day, as we speak truth about our nation's history. Since 1934, every October, the United States has recognized the voyage of the European explorers who first landed on the shores of the Americas. But that is not the whole story. That has never been the whole story. Those explorers ushered in a wave of devastation for tribal nations, perpetrating violence, stealing land, and spreading disease. We must not shy away from this shameful past, and we must shed light on it and do everything we can to address the impact of the past on Native communities today.
It was an act of civil disobedience that we need to make sure people feel that there is a proper outlet to address what are legitimate concerns around what they view as a genocidal monument that they have to walk to in their democracy.